Pip's Day's Discovery. In a sunny patch of garden lived a bouncy little puppy named Pip. Pip loved chasing butterflies, sniffing dandelions, and digging for buried treasures, mostly socks, thanks to his forgetful human. But there was one thing Pip wasn't so good at: planning his day. One bright morning, Pip woke up with a wiggle and a bark. "Today's going to be the best day ever," he declared to Queenie, the purple caterpillar munching on a rose leaf. Queenie munched thoughtfully. "What are you planning to do, Pip?" Pip tilted his head. "Planning? I don't know. There's so much to do." Just then, Toby the large beetle lumbered by, carrying a ball of dung twice his size. "Hey, Pip, want to play fetch with this juicy dung ball?" Pip's eyes lit up. "Fetch? Of course!" He snatched the dung ball and zoomed around the garden, Queenie clinging to a sunflower petal for dear life. They chased each other for ages, Pip barking with glee. But by the time they stopped, panting, the sun was high in the sky. "That was fun," Pip exclaimed, dropping the dung ball with a splat at Toby's delighted feet. "But I'm hungry." "Me too," sighed Queenie, who hadn't had a single bite of rose leaf yet. Pip's stomach rumbled. He realized with a yelp, "I forgot breakfast. And I promised Mom I'd help plant those tomato seeds." Queenie patted his head with a fuzzy leg. "Maybe planning your day a little would help, Pip?" Pip considered this, tilting his head again. "But planning sounds boring." Toby chuckled, rolling his dung ball. "Not if you plan fun things. Like breakfast before playtime, then planting those delicious-smelling tomatoes." Pip's ears perked up. "Delicious tomatoes?" Queenie nodded. "They turn into juicy treats you can share with everyone." The idea of sharing juicy treats made Pip's tail thump. He ran inside, gobbling up his breakfast, and then excitedly helped his mom plant the tomato seeds. By the afternoon, Pip, Queenie, and Toby were happily watching ladybugs munch on aphids in the tomato patch. Pip felt proud. He'd done everything he wanted to do, all because he planned a little bit. That night, as Pip snuggled into his cozy bed, he thought about the day. Planning wasn't boring at all, he yawned, a contented smile spreading across his face. It made everything more fun. And I even learned to share juicy tomatoes with Queenie and Toby. From that day on, Pip became a planning pro. Well, kind of. He'd still have spontaneous bursts of zoom eyes, but he'd also plan in time for breakfast, playtime, and even helping his mom. And his days became even more fun, filled with happy barks, juicy treats, and the joy of knowing he could fit everything he loved into his exciting puppy life. Little listeners, even though planning might sound grown up, it can make his days even more fun. So next time you have a big day ahead, remember, a little planning goes a long way for a happy adventure.